Recording in progress. Recording in progress.
Yeah, hi everyone. Any doubts? Hi.
Can I share my screen?
Just a moment.
Oh,
Sorry. Guys, you have to bear with me. I'm having fever, so I might be coughing a lot in between. Yeah. So yeah, someone wants to share that screen, right? Yeah, go ahead. You're sharing the screen? No, you're not audible. No. Okay. Is it my side problem?
No, Rayapati, we can.
Yeah. Okay. If someone else has any doubt, yeah.
Yes, Rayapati.
You are on mute. Vikram, you are on mute. You are on mute. Okay, guys. Any others have any doubts?
Yes, Rayapati. I have one doubt.
Okay.
So generally, what practice we are using for publishing dashboard from QA to the product environment? What is the best practice method?
Can you come again?
So generally, what is happening? We have created one dashboard from. We have connected our Tableau desktop to one QA database. Okay. Same we are published to the QA server. Okay. And right now that everything is fine, now we want to publish this to production server with the production database. So what best practice we use generally to migrating this to QA to the production?
So when you want to migrate, okay. So when it comes to moving it from, so how are you moving? You are republishing it into your production server?
No, actually, we have two servers are there. One is QA server where we are just publishing for our testing, for Tableau testing, and then they have another server is there, the production server. Okay.
Okay.
They have different guidance and all. So for while I'm developing the, you can say the Tableau desktop, then we have different, you can say QA DB, which we are just connecting to the Tableau desktop and we are publishing to the QA server. Okay.
Yeah.
Once everything is now fine and the business team has reviewed and how they want to use real-time, you can say, development production database, and we need to republish this to, you can say, on production, the production server.
Yeah.
So how you are changing the QA DB to the production DB, and from there we need to republish what method generally best
So
practice.
here the question is, are you using a published data source or a embedded data source?
Actually, we are using embedded data source.
Oh, when you are using embedded, then you have to replace the data source and you have to, because when it is embedded, it is local to workbook, right?
Yes.
When it is published data source, then you have an option to edit the site and server. You can edit the path of the data source. You can
Okay.
replace
So
directly.
suppose that if once we are changing the data source, so then we need to validate all the numbers because initially this is connecting with the QA database. Right now we are changing to the production database. We know that all the table syntax, everything is same with the QA, but we need to you validate all the numbers, right?
Wait, here the thing is, in general, majority of the companies, they don't have full data available in QA, right?
Right, correct.
So obviously, when you put it into production, there another level of quality check should happen.
Yes.
So that is mandatory. But in a way, if you created the sample in QA, which is resembling your, what do you say, your production level data source, the sampling is good, then majority of the times you will not get any errors or issues when you publish into the production data source.
So mean you are saying that suppose that we have one file here, TWPX file, which we are publishing to a QA server, and that file we have. So right now we want to, now everything is fine. The business told that we need to put in the production. So we will create one. You can say we are just creating not creating, just we are creating a new, just copy paste. We are getting new file TWPX in which we are just replacing our QA to the production database, and again we are publishing to the production database, right?
Yes, because see,
This is
as these are embedded data sources, you cannot directly publish, like you cannot directly change the data source and publish. If it is a published data source, then yes, you have an option to edit server and server path, site and server path and all that, and you can publish. You can replace that data source and you can publish. And there is another way, but as it is embedded, it is not possible. But in general, they write a backend script where it will automatically, once the QA is approved, it will automatically move from QA to production. So there are many
you are
practices.
saying database or directly that which we have published on a QA server, that file or DWPX file, they are just migrating. What the process is it?
You cannot, if it is embedded, you cannot, because it will carry the same data source, right? You cannot,
Yeah.
you need to connect to the production data source, replace data source, and then only you can publish it to the production.
Right. This is not published data source, then what will be the process?
That is what I'm saying. What I told is about not embedded data source, which is not published. If it is published, then you can, in the when you right click on that data source, you have, I'm not remembering that exact thing, but you can edit the path for the data source. You can replace that directly with the data source that is present in your server, production server. You can do that directly.
So you mean you are saying that first we need to publish the our dashboard with the you can say publish data source to production, and we go to the production server and to edit, right?
No, you have to do it in desktop, right? You need to connect to your production data source in your desktop, replace the data source, and then publish it to production when it is embedded.
Oh.
If it is not embedded, again in the desktop, you can actually change the data source directly by editing the site path or server path for the data source. And then you can directly publish it to the production. Okay?
Okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Any others? Any doubts?
Hi, Rajesh.
Right. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Can I say?
Pardon?
Can I share my screen?
Okay.
There was an issue.
Yeah, but make sure you share this thing
Yeah,
because
I'll share it.
yeah. Go ahead, share the screen.
So, are you able to see?
Not yet. Yeah, about yes.
So, my question was like, this is scatter plot chart. I was trying to recreate in the sample superstore. So,
Okay.
here the user wanted to have this line is completely bold.
Pardon?
The x-axis. When I try to achieve that one, I get the line above also. Are you with me?
Okay.
So what they wanted, like the line which you see over here, x-axis, they wanted this only line to be little bold, little darker, not bold, but darker, which I achieved from this, from here, in the row.
No, I think it is line axis line. Go to the lines there.
Lines.
In that axis ruler. Yeah. So take a fat one just to know the differentiation. Take a fat line. That is axis ruler. No, you took a very light dim color.
Okay, let me take it a darker color.
So
It's coming from this
now
one.
remove that row banding. Go to table, row divider. Remove that. Keep it as now.
Yep.
Okay, wait.
But I wanted for the x-axis, like
you should get it. Wait, go to no, there. Go to columns also. Go to columns.
Okay, columns.
Now change that ruler again.
Somewhere like this.
Yeah, you got it, right?
Okay, it comes here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, got it. So yesterday we were discussing about the pie chart, right? So here, what my chief requirement was like this. So whenever I publish the report, it should be like this only by default, and users should not able to select neither clients, neither art, something like this.
Yeah, as I told, but standardizing that is now you.
So I need to use some floating to cover that.
Pardon?
I mean, like, do I have to use
Go here in dashboard, right? Take a horizontal container, floating, and drag on that. Then no one will be able to select.
So in the future, if the SRE is having more data, then it will automatically increase, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it will increase, right? It will increase.
So I have to use multiple containers?
No, like only one container. Only one container for the whole. Why do you need multiple containers? You can drag the same container. Yeah, you can drag the same container.
Okay, like this?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay.
Got it?
Yeah. In this same one, can we have the option, like generally we have the option to make the format as K or based on the data, right?
Yeah.
Like whether you wanted to show in the 1,000, million, and billion. So the user was asking, like, can we have the dynamic way, like whenever the data is like 100,000 K, then show and above, then show in million or in billion. Can we have those kind of options?
When it comes to access, I'm a bit doubtful whether that option is there. Generally, using calculated fields, we bring that, but I'm not sure if it is possible for access.
So they're asking to change the change over here the value K or billion or million based on the dynamically based on the data.
Yeah, but that is the problem again, right? For access, I'm not sure that dynamic way is possible.
Oh, okay.
We have to. I'm not sure because when it comes to access, you have very few options. Yeah. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Guys, any other doubts?
I understand.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Akhil Reddy, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
In sample superstore data, I was using drill down from region to city.
Okay.
Okay, if I'm clicking on region means I was getting the states.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm clicking on the states means I need to get the cities in the same sheet in the form of dots like that. Is it possible? Means number of cities in that state will be there.
Just let me share my
Hello.
screen. Yeah, I'm sharing this. So you mean to say you have a region, country is not required, region.
Using set actions. Yep. In the maps I am seeing, not in the cross tab.
I didn't get you.
In the maps I am seeing drill down, not in the cross tab.
Ah, okay. Okay. Let me create that first. Hierarchy.
Yeah.
So you mean to say when you have your region in here, map, okay. We can there is a way.
Means actually I did using set actions, but I was not getting the city details like in the form of dots. If I am clicking on particular state in a drill down.
No. There is a way to convert a region transform. Yeah. Perfect. So you mean to say you have region. Okay, so this is your region. Let me make this filled now. Pulling this region to color. Okay, so now you mean to say when you click on any region here, it should go to states within
Particular
that region.
region state should. Yes.
Okay, so you took set action or
Yes.
just first, okay. Create a set. Selecting center. So I'm doing this details. So I'm getting all of these. And here we are going to actions. And in this sheet, change set values. And then here taking target set use region set assign values, run values to this, or add all values to this. So now I am clicking in this. Yeah. Um, Sorry, I'm not able to. Okay, can you tell me how you did that? I'm not able to think straight today.
Maybe 2 days back I did generally using set actions I did.
Actually,
But
we can.
whenever I was clicking on the region, that particular states only will appear. Remaining all the regions will be in hidden like that. Nothing
Yeah,
will
yeah.
appear.
Using set
But when
actions.
again,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah. I forgot how did it. I did it long back even. And today, wait. So you want when someone clicks on region, you want
Yeah,
this.
states will be appearing in that region.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Can we discuss this tomorrow? I'm not able to think straight how to get the solution.
Okay. Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Guys, I'll be ending this in the next 10-15 minutes because, yeah. Any other doubts, guys?
Hello, Rayapati.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, hi Rayapati. I have two doubts. I've done this color formatting, Rayapati. I've taken the subcategory for this sales and profit.
Okay.
So I have done that color formatting, but I'm not. When I place the visualization which I did, when I was placing, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, when I was trying to place the visualization chart in the dashboard, I'm not able to see the headers, sales and profit. If you want, I have done the visualization. It's my personal
Please do
laptop
share.
only.
Yeah,
If you want, I'll share my screen.
please do share.
Yeah, sure.
I think, okay, already left. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Manish. Share your screen.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
About, yeah,
Yeah. So this is a visualization.
okay.
This is a visualization I've done. And when I was trying to place here, this is a different dashboard I've placed. This is a different. So for the headers, I've placed like this, but we should not place like this, right? I think.
But why do you want to place it in a different sheet? You can directly get them, right?
If I remove this, I want to show the headers also, like the
Yeah,
month and the
go to
sales.
your sheet. Go to your sheet 50.
Okay.
Here you have, okay, rather than taking, why did you take someone and some to,
Like we are using different color formatting, right? That's why I've taken the different marks card.
okay. So
Yeah.
how are you sure? This is not dual access, right? This is not dual access.
The-
These are independent access, yeah. This is an
yeah,
independent.
independent.
So why didn't you use measure values and measure names?
I have not used it like
First thing, why are you using year of order date in the top and month of order date in the bottom?
if I want to place a subcategory instead of subcategory, I have placed the month. That's it.
Hmm.
I want to show the based on the dimension. I want to show these stuff.
That is okay, but why did you place your year of order date in the top and remove someone and some columns?
If I remove this will eliminate.
Do one thing, drag measure values first there, measure values to columns. No, control Z, control Z, control Z, control Z.
Okay.
Yeah, drag measure values to your columns,
Measure values to
your columns,
okay.
and measure names. Filter the measure name. Bring measure names to filter.
Okay.
No, you cannot do that. Directly drag it to filter.
Okay.
Now select your edit filter. Now select your only sales and profit.
Okay.
And bring measure names to rows.
The names to rows.
Perfect.
Should we create another?
Wait.
Okay.
Remove someone and some to now.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
Bring measure names next to measure values. Yeah. Leave it into columns. Measure names to columns. Yeah. Now take the bar as a square. Take it as a square. Okay. Okay. Do one thing. I got your point.
I want different formatting for profit and sales.
No. Because of the access that you are getting, you cannot get to that. But
Okay.
measure names, box, bar chart. Mhm.
I think I had to create bar.
Pardon? No. Bar. He wants it as a total, completely filled box. Put your someone. What? Wait. Remove that. Why is? Put your measure values in. No, don't bring from there. It will get removed from. Bring your measure values to color. No, you need to somehow remove that axis. Otherwise, you'll
Which
lose.
one?
No. It's not direct, but measure values to no. Hmm, measure values. Hmm.
So like markup bar as a table form.
No,
So like
generally
table.
it should be in such a way that it should be a text table and it should not be. I think Kavita is present here. Kavita, can you help me in any ways? Today my brain is not working.
Can you show the previous version or you created?
I understand. I will understand. I will immediately. I will go back.
But why do we? Yeah, something like this, right? Oh.
This is how create. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, I have created them before. So this is a sales and this is a topic. I've taken the individual marks card and the sales KPI I have kept in the color like because I have written a formula as per my
I
requirement.
think okay. Let me try it on my system. Kavita or anyone, if you have any, if you can help in any case. I'm trying it in here. I'm bringing my subcategory.
Sorry? Duplicate the sheet. Yes, I have duplicated here. So the main thing is that I want to show in this sheet or when I place the dashboard, the headers I need to show the sales and all. That's when I create I can place in top of this dashboard I think that's fine. Yeah. If you show the header in the new shape, that will also work fine.
Your voice is totally break.
Hello, yeah. I'm saying if you show the header in the next page, that will also work fine. Okay, the before I have done right, the sheet 5 and 850. Yeah, you can show both. It will be this is on the right one side. But yeah, this is also working, but actually this on the statistical side of it, I'm not able to do that part. Because when we apply any filters, it will not like the sheet also like on that time this week I'll answer this. It doesn't go. So here we consider. So we don't apply a filter over here in the header sheet. Okay, whatever the we place here, the filter it should not apply to this particular sheet. Yeah, okay. That should be the constant we apply the filters here. But if we formulate provide you did like this, the end user will not show the it is a second sheet or something. Now instead of you do like a sales measure like sum one, sum two, right? You created for each one as a separate sales and profit. You put the instead of sum one and sum two, sum of one, you created a name as like sales and profit. Those very. No, I think see I have to show it is a challenge major match. Measure, right? Measure name is a very good, right? Measure is very good, right? So here what should I write? I think that's not because it is not showing, right? You can show in the Excel, like it is showing it down, but how can it to the upper and the view? But you have the L one, right? And that we can write sales and profit. But the thing is, it's showing it down. It will not show the upper. Here we can write it. Yeah. If it is a dimension, we can like create a duplicate and we can shoot this major. We cannot like if it do the duplicate, it will give some space. Okay. So I think this is the only one, right? I think so. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, can we show like this is nothing to worry, right? I think we go out if don't apply the filters over there. Okay, this is the extra what we do going there. You can do the formatting it will go. It will go the line will the space will be there, right? The line we can hide that line the two lines doing the formatting. No, I think put the blank in the text, like put blank in the text. I think that space will go. I have tried.
just remove this, what you have written here, profit and sales, remove the majors. I think you don't require majors here. Okay, for this, okay.
But I need the header, right?
Do one thing, write sales or profit in the text format, uh, in the row, in the row, click on, click on the row, just write sales and row in single quotes, yeah, in single quotes, yeah.
Okay. And I remove this also again. I keep this blank, right?
Sorry, guys.
Do one thing, release three sheets for every single like month, sales and profit, and put this table sheet on the header without using any filter. And then get the one. It will give you space and it doesn't show you the lines and anything.
Sorry.
You need to create three sheets for sales, profit, and one for order month.
So I need to create three sheets.
Yeah, and it will like bifurcate all the things like
You're saying that this is something right here, we create a page.
yeah, create three sheets. You don't need to create calculation. You can like put single quotes in the row and put in that in text and show to the header.
Worksheet. Same. But this will make I think if we distribute evenly also the sales and the next sheet will be the profit and the next sheet will be the subsidiary. The three sheets if we combine and if we place here, this one we can make the ABC with blank also. This will not go right. It will take some of the space right.
The first thing you can hide sales and you can remove in lines by formatting and make the sales in the text. In the text, put the sales in the text, yeah. And make it as an entire view.
I think we can't. This will not be right. It's doing another thing. And I will remove this. And I will show sheet 17, 17. And one second then here. Sheet 17. And then I type it. And then in the sheet 1 here. And then I type it. So right you're saying. This is right like you're saying. If you like. I think we need to distribute evenly right for this. These are not in one. Okay, I'll have this. So this is what
Yeah, you don't need to put filters in what is good.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. And one more thing I would like to doubt. Like, suppose here I have a trip field. Suppose, example, if you consider this, we have a trip field. It is showing that null data. Okay, the data is not loaded, but the dimension is there. That case. So I want to create a dummy creation. Trip 1, trip 2, trip 3, trip 4, trip 5. How can I create that one?
That's right. Then we should need
Yeah, suppose if I have a dimension field that is called a trip, okay. Suppose you consider me it is there, but the data is showing anything here. It is showing the null data because the data is not there. Because the data is when the data is not, it will show as trip 1, trip 2, trip 3, trip 4. Okay, got my concept.
I'm not getting it.
Oh, okay. Can you explain? Like, I want to show here, we get the dummy calculation field, trip 1, trip 2, trip 3, otherwise status 1, status 2, status 3. How can I make it like by creating a dummy calculation field?
You can put a calculated field like something like my dimension.
Like this one,
Right?
right?
Yeah, distinguish. But you made this in a single column, right?
Yes, single column in one dimension, like how we are getting these segments.
So you need some condition for that. Without it, you cannot create trip 1, trip 2, trip 3.
Yeah, that condition is interested in it, right?
What condition is?
Like, like for example, if you consider the segment is where it's showing the data is not there, when the data is brought into the segment, you can see the consumer. As of now, I want to show the consumer corporate moments. If you don't have this data in segments, so how can I create this correlation field for the segment? That is my question.
If the segment for any of this is null, right?
Yes, any of the because the data is not there.
So
This data is
I think for that you need to use is null or is null. If it is a is null of that dimension, then you need to put trip 1 as trip 2.
segments.
Is null. If that dimension is not equal to equal to
That one.
then the quantum.
You can only two of them because you have only the effects on it. Is that right?
Yeah.
String and string elements.
Yes, train is linear.
How can I write this formula? If you have to use if statement.
I'm not getting. You can find that.
If null, you can have to use if null. Yes,
Is null.
sorry.
Why is the screen blur for me? I cannot see anything.
So if null,
You can connect separately for this. Actually, your screen is very blurred to me.
oh, okay. How can I connect it later?
Okay, guys.
Anyone know the answer? If Rayapati knows.
Hello.
I think I need to create a dummy field like
Yeah, you can create a dummy sample.
can I create a multiple if not in one dimension? Because if I get this here, consumer is only there, right? I need corporate also.
Your screen is very blurred to me. I'm not able to see.
I'll stop and I'll see that in this.
Guys, first thing, voice is not at all. There is a lot of disturbance in the voice.
Can you see this screen?
Again, voice is not clear, Mahesh.
Just try that it is null.
It's not clear.
It's not clear. Yeah, what I'm saying is this target is null.
Can you share
I'm not
that?
able to see it is show it is blurred. I'm saying this target is null. If it does not work, then we'll cut it again so that like also some more people can answer question on that particular anyway. Yeah.
Can you share that calculation in the chat? Because it's not at all visible.
Can you like
Mahesh, voice is not at all helping. Voice is.
you can connect with more personally.
We can discuss this tomorrow.
So that other people can answer question if they have.
Not again the voice is not at all audible. Even Kavita, I don't know why your voice is also not clear.
Okay, now
No, there is a lot of that.
background voice. Okay.
Okay, anyways, guys, let's meet tomorrow. We'll discuss on this. Today is in a way it's a bad day for me. We'll discuss this tomorrow. Okay. Or do you want me to leave this link open for today?
Fine, fine, fine.
Okay, we'll discuss this tomorrow. Mahesh, your voice still again problem. Okay?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay, we'll discuss this tomorrow, guys. Okay? Thank you.
Sure.